Oh my gosh, hello. Alright, Planet Eater, hello. And also goodbye, Planet Eater. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, Winters? How are you? How you holding up? My freaking clavicle, like, hurts for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but oh well.
Oh my gosh, hello.
Hello, Sucrose, how are you? Sorry about that, guys. Okay. I've never played Doki Doki Literature Club before, so, also sorry, Winters, about the commands. Were they commands? I forget. I think they are commands. They are commands. I feel like I need to resituate myself. Okay, there we go. This is better. Yeah, I've never played before. I've always wanted to play. It's actually scary, right? Because it's not giving scary, but everyone tells me Doki Doki Literature Club is like, it gets pretty scary. So I'm a little nervous. I don't know. I'm scared that it's not gonna be scary. My name Jinx. I don't know what's up with my... I knew this game was gonna take forever. This game is gonna take me hours, isn't it? I'm gonna have to do another stream with this game. Hey! I don't know why I always find myself playing visual novel type games. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Which I have nothing against visual novel games. I've played some really well done visual novel games. I just don't like reading. I don't know what I have, but I have something. I have something where if I read words out loud, they don't come out how they're supposed to. So, I can read, but it might just get a little weird here and there. Like how it just kind of did. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay. Sorry guys, I was putting on lotion. That girl is Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and I let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! Why is her head is so large and her hands are so small? She looks like a bobblehead. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I'm sorry, guys. That's mean, Jinx. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to see. This is what I mean. It's like I can't. The reading. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jinx, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Oh, so we joined the Doki Doki Literature Club. What even is Doki Doki? I don't know. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm pretty content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I doubt the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? What's a NEET? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Hang on a sec, guys. I don't know why my head hurts. A sudden headache has come to my head. What's it? A neat? I was gonna look up what a neat is. Neat. Definition. Okay, well, it's in Japanese. And then now it says neat. Noun, British. A young person who is no longer in the education system and who is not working or being trained for work. What? So am I? Oh, not working or in the education system. Okay. Oh, so I guess I'm about to be a neat. Maybe. I'm trying to quit my job. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Where does this get scary? Because also, I've played a lot of visual novels that are supposed to be scary, but they don't really seem scary. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh shoot, I totally realized we can save. Well, we haven't had to make any choices yet, so I guess it's fine that I haven't saved. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Oh yeah, are there achievements in this? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehe. Hang on a second, guys. Oh no, Winters, you're good, you're good. I'll be right back. I have to be right back too. Okay, I'm back. Oh, why does my clavicle hurt? It's not even like my clavicle, it's like under my clavicle or something. I don't know, but it hurts. And it hurts whenever there's a motion I do where it hurts. I don't know. Okay, don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as if to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Is the literature club like secretly a club full of murderers? Is that where it gets scary? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new we're not a new member. Yeah, I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. This is girl 1. Sayori always says such nice things about you. Seriously? You brought... Oh my gosh. My Siri went off. Ooh. Alright. Progress, Winters. Progress. Progress is being made. You guys are getting there. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh. Yeah, I didn't realize I was playing as a guy. I mean, I kind of figured when... I think it was us who was like, I don't want anyone to think we're a couple or anything, but... I don't play as a guy. I don't play as a girl. Is this game meant for guys? Or... Was it intended for men? Hi, Cassie. How are you? I feel like I need to Google this. Am I gonna get myself into something I was not expecting? I just thought it was a horror game, and I know it's popular. Oh gosh. Your game? What game is it? Is it a scary game? Because if it's not scary, then low-key the answer might be a no. I'm debating this game, the Doki Doki Literature Club. It's scary, right? It is. Is it on itch.io? What's it called? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jinx, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Why do they have like Powerpuff Girls? Oh, okay. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you. Slay for the response. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Huh? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Only makes it as a link? I don't know, that sounds... I don't want to download any games from links. If it's on itch.io, then I probably would end up playing it, but... I'm sorry, I'm scared. I'm terrified of malware, and I don't want anything on my computer that could hurt my precious computer. I just got my computer. Sayori says that, okay, I already said that. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Oh. That threw me off, because they have the exact same, like, hair color. It's great to see you again, Jinx. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... Hey, you too, Monica. Aww. Oh, Winters, that's so cute. That's a really good idea, too. That's really cute. And then you can keep it close to your heart. Sit down, Jinx. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. What's scary about a literature club? These girls seem so sweet, and they have pancakes. They have cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? See, this is so cute. Are we gonna summon demons? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's so cute! That is so cute! The scariest thing about a writer's club is getting writer's block. That's what I'm saying, Cass, because what about a literature club is scary? Or you know what's scary? Not knowing what comes next. Because I get like that when I read books. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? I have to keep reading. Ah! And that's that's about it. Literally, me when I read romance novels. Oh my gosh, unrelated. No, it's related because this is a literature game. So I can talk about literature. I read, there's a trailer. Is the trailer on YouTube that I can search it up? Gameplay demo? I see, I do play demos. I was actually gonna play a demo for a game. Hold up. I was reading Me Before You. Literally, that game, or not game, that book, it's a romance novel, but like terrifying because of what happens inside of it. It's not meant to be scary, but when you read it, it's like devastating. And then you're like, I would be so scared if I was the main character. I would never. Yes, exactly. The suspense of books like that. That can be pretty terrifying. I don't remember what I was saying. The creator productions. I'm sorry. Or if it's on your YouTube channel, I'll just go to your YouTube channel and I'll look at it. Okay, I got you. Although if you ever figure out a way to get your game on itch.io or even Game Jolt, I don't know if there are any other like sources or places, or Steam, places to go for games. So I don't know how games work actually. Never mind. Ignore that. That would have been unsolicited advice that's not necessary because I don't know anything about making games. But I'll definitely look into it. I will do that. Okay. Cute cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute, I agree. I had no idea we're so good at baking, Natsuki. Ehehe. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica, I follow. Whoa. No, I didn't. I didn't get into gaming until COVID, so I'm extremely late to the general world of gaming. I'm really late to it. And I did play video games before then, but I predominantly played like Minecraft and then the Telltale games. So I'm playing a lot more games now. I'm late to the hype. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Honestly, that's so real too, cause I hate biting into cupcakes and then you get frosting all over your face. Sometimes I'll like take the bottom off, eat the bottom half, and then like eat the rest of the cupcake. Because I feel like the cupcake to icing ratio on cupcakes is a shitty ratio. So like if you remove that bottom layer of cupcake, I feel like it's perfect. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Exactly, Cassie, that's what I'm saying. It's never too late to get into games. And it's also good to, like, if you hear a game is, like, really popular, then you want to play it and then know what the hype is about. But yeah, it is interesting that I've managed to avoid, like, all spoilers. Just shocking. It can be hard to do that, especially because sometimes I like to watch Markiplier, and if I have to watch his video, like his older videos. I can't watch his newer videos because if I watch his newer videos, then I get spoilers for games that I like want to play now. So it's like I'm not caught up with his videos. But yeah, it is crazy that I've avoided spoilers, especially because I'm on TikTok. Natsuki Nakamura. We have a Natsuki here in this game. Hello. How are you? Are you from Japan? Have I reached Japan? I mean, I am in Japan, so that would make sense, but I don't know. I know. I feel like I'm trying to reach the USA audience, and that never happens. Yes, it sucks too, because sometimes I'll see Markiplier upload a video, and then I'm like, oh, this looks interesting, and I'm like, oh, can't play that. Can't play that. I was gonna play it. I'm gonna get spoiled. I'm gonna get spoilers. So it kind of sucks, like, as a person who likes to play video games but also likes watching other people play video games. So maybe it's a good thing that I'm playing older games, because like now no one's gonna get spoilers, I guess. What's up? Is that really? Sorry, I'm a little blind. Really, squad? Trademark? Hi, how you doing? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. See, we have Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Oh, haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. What? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. I'm confused. Does she have a crush on us? Maybe. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. What's up? Hatsune Miku? I'm gonna tell everybody that Hatsune Miku is in our chat. Oh my gosh, once, I don't have any opinion about it yet. I don't know anything about the game. I'm going into it very blind. Hello everybody. Oh, it's so nice to see people in chat. I don't remember what I was saying. Completely lost what I was gonna say. Oh well though. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Oh, I was gonna say there was, shit. What was the character from My Side? Not Mila. Not Mika. Someone in chat had her name. Whoa. Oh, I didn't know Stream Elements could do that. Thank you so much for the sub, Rudy. Wait. Okay, no, yes, that's correct. What? Hello, Afton. Okay, Cassie, that makes sense, Okay, I got it. I see. Well, I guess, but how's that scary? Where's the scary? Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club, my friend? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah. It seems cute so far, Afton. It seems okay. Hold up. Yes, this is Act 1, I'm assuming. It's the very start of the game. Wait, there are acts? Oh my gosh. Yeah, everything is so cute so far. We're eating cupcakes. We're in a literature club. Oh, I didn't realize Monica was the president of the club. I thought the purple-haired person was the president. Yes, horror, that's what I've been saying! I'm finally playing this game. I don't know anything about it, but I know it's a horror game, and that's about it. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Natsuki. Oh, wait! Oh! Kitten paws! That's really funny if you referred to acted as William because of FNAF. Oh, Yuri, co-president. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't think I have a favorite yet, but I'm sure I will at some point. I don't know if there's really anything to like or dislike about the game so far. Oh, Sayori's vice president. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so far I really like that everyone seems really sweet and friendly. We're eating cupcakes and drinking tea. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, and if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Oh, earlier, no, same. I literally, funniest thing, I was with my friend, and I had a thought, and then she said something and interrupted me, and I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I was like, oh no, I forgot what I was gonna say, and then she was like, sorry to erase your thoughts. It was the funniest thing. Everyone had to have been there. But yeah, no, I'm literally the exact same way. Yes, horror stream and YouTube, or not stream. I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, cause why not? I might as well. I wanted to stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, but you have to pay for that on Restream, and I quite don't have $19 a month for that, so just YouTube and Twitch. I highly recommend it though for anyone who streams. Just do multiple platforms. Afton, Williams, Springtrap, Purple Guy, the man behind the slaughter. Ah, I'm screaming, that's so funny. Whatever. Stop right now, guys. I will pull up FNAF. I will play it. I will play... Well, I like Security Breach a lot. Security Breach? I haven't even played the DLC for Security Breach, so like, I should stream that. Thank you so much, Cassie. I don't know. I'm just here. Drinking my coffee. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Oh, dude, there's a game that's like inspired by FNAF on Game Jolt that I've really been wanting to play. And I think it's been out for a few years now, but I haven't had the chance. I know Markiplier played it, but I don't remember what it's called, but I wanted to play it. Oh my gosh, Pizzeria Sim. I like Pizzeria Sim, but I don't like it enough to play it for a long time. It's literally crazy because I streamed FNAF. Actually, I think I streamed all the FNAF games, but I played 1, 2, and 3, beat those, played 4, super freaked out, skipped it, played 5. I don't remember actually what happened when I played 5, but then I played 6, got stuck, gave up. Wait a minute, is 6 Security Breach? No, 6 is 6 Sister Location? Yeah. But it's funny, because FNAF is great. I think everyone likes FNAF. I don't know anybody who doesn't like FNAF. The only people who don't like FNAF are people who are just scared of the games, I think. That's like, those are the only kinds of people who I know who don't like FNAF. But I love Security Breach. Security Breach is my favorite one so far. I have not... Oh, FNAF 6. Okay, I got them flipped. 5 I started playing, but I got stuck with the little... It's the one where you're inside of the thing and I forgot what they're called. The little dolls like crawl up on the screen. And I don't really remember what to do because it's been like years since I've played it, but it was so hard for me I gave up. Yeah, 4 is really scary. I was so freaked out with 4 because I had to turn up the volume more and I was like, no, I can't. That's freaking me out too much. I should give 4 another go though. I do have plans to replay all the games, but I do find 1 through 3 to be really difficult for me. I think I only beat them with luck. Like I was just lucky. So I'm kind of nervous to replay those. Ooh, that's fair, that's fair. Canon. I'll have to look into that. Okay. Where did we leave off? You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh my gosh. I'm screaming, guys. Imagine playing a game. Is it really? It's nightmare fuel worthy? Is that why there are so many people here? Because I'm like, it's a literature game. With fun girls who bake you cupcakes and make you tea. It's not that bad? Okay, okay. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. My experience with visual novels like this, they don't seem to ever get that bad. Wait. No, because now you guys are just messing with me. Though I still don't really know. Okay, yeah. So, Jinx, what kinds of things do you like to read? I like to read romance novels. I like to read horror books, especially ones that are like books that have like a bunch of local legends and stuff in them. Those are pretty cool too. What else do I like? Gosh, I don't know. I'm rereading Animal Farm though currently, so there's that. I just finished reading again, what is it? The Machine Stops? It's a cute anime game. Oh my gosh, Cassie. It's not that bad. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what... I'm so curious. I mean, I guess we'll just have to play to see what happens. Well, oh yeah, I guess Jinx in-game probably doesn't really read. Yeah, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. That's hilarious. Are you serious? That's crazy. AO3 fix? Oh my gosh. Did anybody read, like, Quotev stories? Because I used to read a lot of Quotev stories when I was a kid. Had no idea about AO3. Don't know if it was like, is it? I guess it's possible that it could have been like a geographic thing. Like, depending on where you were living, you might have not heard about AO3. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Ooh, okay, that sounds really good. My friend made brownies. I ate them all before starting the stream. I was like, these are fucking delicious. What's up, Skull? Can I call you Skull? Hello. Welcome. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Oh my gosh. This is literally the best chat. Like, this is insane. Thank you, Cassie. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yes, yes, I'll have to keep playing. I'll be careful, I'll be careful. I think I'm well prepared. I've been playing Phasmophobia lately. Should I stream Phas? Faz isn't as scary as people, like, said it was. It's not that bad. Like, I thought I was gonna be shaking in my boots. But it's kinda, once you get used to it, it's like the first time you play, it's kinda scary. But after that, it's not that bad. I agree, Hatsune. I have no idea what could be scary about this game. So it definitely is gonna be unexpected. Oh, I don't even think I've ever been to AO3, read any AO3 fanfics. Nice! Nice. Well, it's my first time. I don't know how long it's gonna take too, so I might have to stream more. Hopefully we can get to something scary today. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Oh, so like The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings? Nice, horror. But have you played Faz yet? Or are you waiting? Because I would also like to know if other people think that Faz is that scary or not. Because I feel like it's not. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. This is where the horror comes in. We're gonna read a horror book? Those deep, complex novels, yummy. 6+ hours. I figured there's gotta be a lot of replayability because we can save. If we can save, that means we can go back and we can replay. So there's probably at some point where we're gonna like have choices, I'm assuming. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that. Wait, don't they know each other? How long has this club been going on? For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. Wait, was it Monica and Yuri who end up together? I'm gonna scroll back up and see if I can see it. Oh, no. Someone said Yuri and Natsuki. Wait, is this Natsuki? Wait, I forgot. I don't remember. Wait, nope, I don't remember. Hello, Yuri. Yuri and Natsuki. Yes, do it, William. This is my favorite wholesome game. Yes, I hear this game is just cute and fun and wholesome. And that's it. There's absolutely no horror going on at all ever. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But if a story makes me think or take control of the world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, aw. It's like cotton candy. Their hair together, it's like cotton candy. Family friendly game 100%. No. Yeah, we're very much at the beginning. Oh my gosh, Horror Ace, thank you so much for the subs. Thank you. Oh, Slay, okay, you've got a sub. Nope. We write poetry? I hate. Okay, I'm gonna try and be fast. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. That is so mean! Why would we say that? Okay, that's good, that's good. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Guys, I back when I was in school, back when I was in uni, I don't even know. It was some writing class that I was in. I kid you not. We had to write a short story every week. And then we had to read it out loud to the class. The whole class. Reading it ourselves, out loud. I was like, you got me fucked up. Because, what? I can't do that. I literally was like, everyone's gonna hate my story. They're gonna hate it. Facts, Afton. Oh! Well, is that what's scary? Because that sounds a little bit horrifying. If that's gonna happen, if that's actually gonna happen, she's not gonna try that, right? She isn't cute, she's adorable. Is what they say, is what they write gonna come to life? Is that gonna happen? That sounds really scary. That's how you can make a work of literature scary. Have it come to life. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Oh my gosh. Mpreg MatPat plus Springtrap? That's crazy! That's insane. I have a question for you guys though. Do you guys like MatPat? Just a little cue. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan. Slightly controversial, I know. Yeah, let's do it. Plus now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jinx? Wait, in one of the books? Are you for reals? Which book? Because I have them. I have some FNAF books. I'm so sorry, John. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the sub, Raphael. I think it's your name. Yes. Text is just tiny. I agree, Afton. That's understandable. That's fair. That's fair. I was like, okay, at first, but I think, like, as more and more videos came out, I was a bit just overwhelmed. What happened? Thanks for the follow, Bingus Maxing. Facts. We love that, I saw a video of someone making the heart, and then they turned it into an infinity symbol. Oh wait. No, I give up. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Jinx, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Yeah. It's a bit tragic. Me and the gang. Wait, beware the one who tells you to save often. Wait, what is... Does that have to do with FNAF or, Doki Doki? Sorry, I got a message. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. So I should save? Okay. Okay, I saved. Guys, you're making me nervous. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Oh my gosh. My thing keeps going off. The little robot person that's inside of Apple devices that starts with an S keeps going off. I think so too, Skull. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm screaming SG-13. That sounds like something I would see on TikTok. Oh hey, what's hanging? What? Hi Sayori, how are you? If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks I guess. Okay everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jinx, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah, I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing. Oh, can I really impress her? I don't know. That's, TBD. Oh, wait. But which book? Which book is it? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Jinx, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No, son, I have not played this game. I know very little about this game. Oh my gosh. Insane news, Skull. Insane. What's EDP? Oh my gosh, sorry, I totally forgot and then I remembered. Never mind, don't answer that question. Oh my gosh, I literally, oh my gosh. I guess that would make the game scary, John. It could be that. Don't stay in the literature club. Oh. I would stay in a literature club, but I'm not a big fan of poetry. I would want like book literature, not like poetry literature. I do too. It's on Steam. You can play it too. It's on Steam. I also think it's on itch.io, but I'm not 100% sure. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Just one? Why can't we all be friends? Why can't we be friends? That's okay, SG. I'll read for you. I'm reading right now. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with me writing a poem tonight. Ooh. Oh, it's free? I didn't know that. Don't be a simp. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I'd like to be friends with all of them. Okay. Swimsuit, I mean, not swimsuit. I literally was thinking of incongruent. Incongruent reminds me of geometry. And geometry's not fun. So, let's go with Rain Cloud. Rain Cloud. Ooh, I like chocolate. Chocolate is sweet. Sweet. I like sunsets are nice. We can get really dark with this, actually. Is this the scariest stream so far? Yes, it's very, very scary. Shivering my timbers. Anyone but Yuri? I'm just kind of picking random stuff. I'm really not thinking about what any of these characters would really like. Let's go with Wrath, which is extreme and will cause disarray. But I'm just gonna boop cats and see that one flying cat. That's also a kitty. And we're all gonna sing, and it's gonna be really special and amazing and wonderful. Wow! And we're gonna twirl in agonizing rainbows. And we're gonna have infinite, fluffy, very precious, cats. Thank you guys so much for the sub. Fazbear Frights Bunny Call. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna write that down. Ooh! I almost dropped something. Because I feel like I have Fazbear Frights. I think. I'm gonna make a YouTube short if that happens. If I happen upon reading that. Yeah, making poems is really scary. When I was younger, I only liked writing haikus because they were like the shortest poems that you could write. Well, I guess there are some shorter poems, but in my class, you could like write one of any type of like poem. Like it had to be one specific type, but I would write haikus because I thought they were really easy. They're the least intimidating. Oh my gosh. Oh, Scary Deep is Yuri, Wholesome Words is Sayori. Sayori is a favorite, but we also love Monica, and Cute Words for Natsuki. Okay. Hi again, Jinx. I don't know who I would like more so far still. I guess... I don't know. If Yuri's like scary/deep, that sounds fun. I feel like I'm a weird mixture of liking cute shit, but also really scary stuff. So, like, literally half the shit I own is bubblegum pink, but if you take a look into my closet, all black. My hair is black. For now, it's my favorite character. Stop spoiling. Poems can be anything you want, which is what I find fun about writing them. That's true. That's very true. I also, like, growing up, I thought poems, like, had to rhyme, like, have a rhyming scheme, and then I found out that they don't, and, like, honestly, such a slay to write a poem that does not have a rhyming scheme. Write a poem that has no scheme at all. Just do whatever you want. Yes, Cameron, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just realized, if it came out in 2018, I'm 7 years late. Hello, Hector. Yes. I'm playing the game. We're bringing it back. Guys, I'm gonna be playing a lot of games that have already been played. Like Choo Choo Charles, I still have to play Choo Choo Charles. I want to play Choo Choo Charles. Haven't played it, haven't seen anybody play it. I've been avoiding spoilers for that game too, like the plague. But I will stream it eventually. Okay, that's good. That's good, Skull Crusher. Well, SG, if it helps, I still kind of have no idea what's going on. I'm just here. My social tutor was handing in exams. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Ugh. John, I once wrote a poem about how much I hated the color yellow when I was a kid. Real, that's real, Afton. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I literally have all those games on my list. I have the newest Hello Neighbor game that I haven't played yet, but I've been wanting to play. And low-key, I want to go back to replaying all the games because I played them on Xbox, but I want to replay them on PC. Bendy and Ink Machine, I have to replay because they're coming out with a new game, right? So I have to replay those games and stream them. And then Yandere Simulator, I played a little bit of it, and then after playing some of it, I was like, this would be better for a stream, so I stopped playing, and I still need to finish that game too. So, we have to... I know. But I was like, it's crazy that you mentioned those games because they're literally games that I have to play, or that I want to play. Okay, I will remember that. Oh, thank you so much, Afton. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Okay. Can be innocent looking, might not be. Got it. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jinx. I think so far I like Yuri, but I think that's also just because I'm kind of on like a purple thing right now. Like, I used to be really into pink, and now I think I'm kind of really into the color purple. So I think I'm just biased because her hair's purple. I feel you, Skull Crusher. I feel you. I was like, oh, there goes my paycheck. Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Like the game on the Wii? Because I did play a Tony Hawk skating game on the Wii growing up, which is kind of insane. Oh, that sounds cool. Yes, purple. Big fan of purple. Yes, it is so pretty. I kid you not, last night I had a dream where I went to a restaurant and there were purple toys everywhere. And I was like, I want all of these toys. They're such a pretty color. Interesting. That's really interesting, John. Yeah. Yes. They're corrupted deep down. Alright, so FP, it seems that things are just not always as they seem. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserved any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jinx always gives it his best, and as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I love the quarry, but not as much as I really like... Oh geez, Until Dawn. Love Until Dawn. Wait, is Until Dawn on PC yet, or is it still just PlayStation? Slay the creative productions. I'll definitely look into it. I even caused my son Michael to turn purple. That's funny. I'm screaming. Oh, wait. Wait, who likes our poems? Wait a minute. Oh, Yuri. Oh. Ah! Is this why this game's not for children? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jinx can become good friends too. Sayori, as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh no, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. The remake is PC? Ooh. Okay. I really want to replay it. I really do. Oh, you know, I think it was just really expensive at the time, and that's why I never got it. I think I was waiting for a sale, but yeah, I've played all of the Dark Pictures games, and I do want to replay all of them because I didn't finish The Devil in Me, so I kind of want to stream it. Maybe. But Until Dawn is my favorite. The Quarry's pretty good. But I don't know. I don't know. I like The Quarry, but I'm still kind of on the fence about it. No real freaky content. Okay. That's good to know. I at least just don't want to be caught off guard if it happens. Depending on which route you choose, them and their problems. Okay. I see. No real freaky content. How do you do that? How do you make your text all funky? I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This? Oh my gosh, Zoe. Sorry to bring you back into it. Copy and paste. Oh. How's this girl actually being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Low-key, I really miss reading books and then discussing them with people, like in school. Oh no, lore! Oh, copy and Oh, I got you, Ryan. I got you. I don't be thinking. Sometimes I do not put two and two together. Okay, I got you, Afton. Oh my gosh. No Subway Surfers. That would be insane. Can you imagine having to watch Subway Surfers to read a book? I think I'd get too distracted by Subway Surfers. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I don't know, read a book? I guess I can always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Yes, we're in the beginning. I've already chosen, like, I already wrote my poem, and I guess at some point we're gonna share, but I don't know when. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing that speaks to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, don't you think food will do the trick? I think they should have a movie night and then suggest that everyone reads the book after watching the movie. And then everyone can talk about the differences between the book and the movie and all the themes that are going on. Hello, Sophia! Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, literally, Skull. Like, what? Also, I think it's interesting that they're writing literature too, because if I was to join a literature club, I think my first assumption would have been that we're just reading. But yeah, they could also write too. But I think that would be cool to watch a movie and then read the book. I do that a lot. It's really fun. Yes! There's the Hunger Games, there's The Giver, there's... oh my gosh. There's so many. Actually, maybe even too many. Too many books that turned into movies. Or TV shows too, because I think Looking for Alaska was a TV show. But same concept. Also like with frickin' Game of Thrones. Books to TV show. But that would be really long. That might be too long. Hello! Yes! Book and movie night. And then they can write their own... they could write movies. Yay! Congrats! Congrats, Crazy Kane. 1 year of being subscribed. I'm not sure. I'm not in America right now. I'm in Japan. But it's 3:23 in Japan, so in the States it's probably like 1 in the morning? 1 in the morning-ish? Somewhere around there, I think. It's like back 2 hours, I think. Maybe 2 in the morning. I think in the States it's like... no, I think it's like probably somewhere between midnight and 2 in the morning. Yes! Skull Crusher. I'm in Japan. Your name is Edwin? Secret of the Mimic. Wait, what's Secret of the Mimic? What's Secret of the Mimic? 3:24 a.m. 10:24? Whoa. 12 a.m. Whoa. Jeez. We have a lot of different time zones here. Not until December. Oh my gosh, that's like a whole year away. Oh! Ah, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I'm so not hip. I need to get back into knowing things. Oh. Yeah, right. At this rate, I get so distracted. I talk too much. But oh! in the morning. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Lots of different time zones. Okay, I'll continue. What kind? Well, I guess I could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Ooh. Oh my gosh. 25. Oh my goodness. Yes! I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Honestly, I feel well, I guess, I don't know if our character has to actually choose a favorite person or not. It kind of feels like we do, but I feel like it should be her, Sayori. I mean, they've known each other the longest. They seem to get along quite well. Different game. Yeah, different game. This is a wholesome game. Nothing happens here. Only wholesome things. We just make cupcakes, we eat the cupcakes, and then we write poems. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Every time I see that, I just always think, But I feel like that naturally wouldn't be something that someone says. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. See, they seem quite compatible. Yes, very wholesome. Cupcakes. Only cupcakes and cupcakes. And sometimes tea. Sometimes there's tea. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. No, her hair looks fine. Best friend. Yeah, Sayori seems really nice. Yes, wholesome. Tea, cupcakes, friendship. Thank you so much for the follow. Wait, Lauren, thank you so much. Thank you. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Why are we so mean? We're so mean to everyone. That's fair, Lauren. I hope Lauren is okay. But thank you so much. Please get some sleep. Get some rest. She does seem like the most relatable so far. But I think Sayori and Yuri, to me, seem like the most relatable so far. To me, personally. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. I think it looks fine. And there's toothpaste on her collar. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. What? Oh my gosh. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Yes, we're so mean. This is funny. Why are her feet like that? Oh my gosh, this angle is diabolically funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Afton, it's an insane pose. For real, for real. Oh my gosh. Facts. It is very awkward. Actually, yes, Cassie, it's confirmed. Main character is Sayori's mother. Wiping off toothpaste, buttoning her shirt. Father, mother, mother, father. We fulfill all roles. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. I thought we already clocked that. I didn't know she was actually gonna say that. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I'm gonna cry. This isn't a scary game at all. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Ooh, actually, I have no idea how tall we are, but... Oh, it was Afton? I see, I see. No, Horror Ace, it didn't. It's not scary yet. Well, One Piece. Oh. That's crazy, Ryan. I've never seen One Piece before, though. It's just really long, isn't it? You're right, Cassie. The scariest part about this game, puberty. I didn't say anything embarrassing, jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Wait, so we go to bed late but also wake up on time? Oh. No. I don't know. Well, maybe. Maybe we are like Sayori's height, approximately. Because I assume this would be about eye level. Screaming. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh my gosh, you're doing it again, Sayori. See, how are these two not? They should just date. They're heavily flirting with one another. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, so she's a little bit taller, but the eye line... Oh, the eye line is also a little bit taller. But if we're looking straight ahead... No! Wait! So I think you're right. I think we are shorter. Alright, Afton. Alright. Okay, Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Jinx, I can't wait to read yours." Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everything's ready, or everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Oh, so we're just sharing it one-on-one? That's not too bad. I thought we would have to, like, read it to everybody at the same time. Always, always comes back. That's a great question. Why are we so small? You'd think we'd be really tall. The height is accurate to my height. That's why. Because I am the main character. So that's why the main character is short. Oh. We're tiny. We're small. 5'9". I don't know. I feel like we might be smaller than 5'9". I'm thinking 5'7"-ish maybe? Japan's great. I really like Japan a lot, but also as someone who frequently likes to travel, I'm getting the traveling itch. I wanna go someplace new. But Japan is awesome. I love it here. I don't know if I'd ever wanna live back in... Actually, I really like America too, but America kind of scares me in comparison to Japan. Like, I can walk around at night and I'm fine. I don't have to worry about anything. I can walk around alone at night, might I add. Yes, we're a short king. Also, I love the transportation in Japan. You can take a train or walk pretty much anywhere. What's good, Saigon? How are you? It's amazing. I don't have a car. I don't need a car. I just take a train. Oh my gosh. I agree, Skull. I agree. What? I heard Mexico's really not that scary. Like, only some parts. But that's like how America is. Only some parts of America are scary. Yeah, Japan is really peaceful. Generally, it's generally peaceful. I will say, the biggest thing to worry about here is just creepy old men. But that's about it. No! Don't go to North Korea! Wait, why are you permanently banned from North Korea? Yes, Japanese is very difficult. It's a very difficult language to learn. But if you speak other languages, it shouldn't be that difficult. But I remember having a really tough time in my Japanese language classes. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Yes, it is. Like the creepy old salarymen, like they're the creepiest things about Japan so far, pretty much. But like I don't have to worry about like getting robbed or like shot or anything. That's crazy, John. Indian try street food? Oh, I've never been to India. That would be cool. A class field trip to North Korea? No, guys, we can't. John can't go. If one person can't go, we all can't go. I'm kidding. Sign your permission slips. Get your parents' permission. What's up, South Park? Hello. I've been to Vegas before, but I was a kid. I haven't been as an adult. Yeah, Skull, that's it. That's what I thought. I thought that was the general consensus. Oh, well, I mean, anywhere you go, there's gonna be freakier areas and then like more safe areas. So that's pretty much how it is in Japan. Like in Japan, you probably want to stay away from Roppongi, but like you'll probably be okay in Shibuya. I don't know, I've never been to Detroit before. See, that's what I thought, John. That's what I figured. Alright, Saigon! Oh, damn. It's raining a lot here in Japan, too. Oh. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, you're from Vegas. That's really cool. Man, I do want to go. I do want to go to Mexico. Doesn't Mexico have like it's like these caves with water? Like there's like a natural, I don't think it's a spring. I forgot what they're called, but it's like a cave, a giant cave, and there's water in them. But those are really pretty. I'm not sure if it's Mexico, but I think it might be Mexico. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? We're gonna show it to our bestie. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. No, I'm not a cave diver. I'm not a splunker. Splunking freaks me out. I don't want to go anywhere near any caves or diving. Oh, wait, that's so cool, Horror. What vinyl? See, IDK about going into caves because you could get stuck. I just watched, Oompavel just made a video about people who get stuck in caves. Scary as shit. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. That's crazy though, Zoe. That's crazy. Perhaps, John. I think so far, yes. I am rooting for them too. Yes, it's poetry time! We gotta get through this game for Ryan. before they finish, what is it, One Piece? I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. What is that? Is that a tornado? Oh, they're shoes. They're boots. Yeah, really freaks me out. I will not go... I've been in caves before, but if I have to, like... If I can't squat in a cave, like, you have to get smaller than a squatting position, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Jinx. What is our poem? Do we get to read it? I love it. I guess we just had a bunch of random words, and then whichever words the characters like the most, it's... I don't know. It'll determine if they think it's good or not. Dawn FM. Oh, cool. I wonder if that's the one on that Hot Topic is selling. I was gonna buy a weekend vinyl from Hot Topic for my husband, because he collects vinyl. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ahahaha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Oh, wait, yeah. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jinx poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jinx. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I hurt my nail. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. I think I just want to eat some cupcakes. She's really adorable. So yeah, I think I'm rooting with her. Well, we'll see. We'll have to see how everyone else reacts. to my poem. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Just let me have some cupcakes and I'll take a bunch of naps. That makes sense. Yeah, alright, okay. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh my gosh, we have to read actual poetry. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I think this is a pretty good poem. I like it. Click outside poem area to continue. Okay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. I mean, if she did, then she's a really talented writer because I don't think I could come up with a poem that quickly. Yes, I agree, it was good. Bacon. I've been wanting bacon. I've been wanting to eat bacon and eggs. Bars. See, this is also just a poem. Bacon. Blue. Eggs and toast, yum. I want breakfast. Poetry. We're all poets. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Also, she did it this morning really quickly, and that wasn't bad for a poem that she did early in the morning. Yeah, nobody tell Eminem about this game. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Eggs and toast! This is why I said eggs and toast. Oh, even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehehehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, let's just go down the line. Natsuki's next. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What's that supposed to mean? That's what I'm saying. A pretty good poem for such a short amount of time. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I'll need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Oddly enough, I feel like this is kind of deep. A little bit. I love that, Cassie. Oh. Well, I feel like peak literature. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I feel like it could potentially be deep. I feel like the only reason why this poem is like good is because of the people can try line. But without that, I don't know, it might be better without that line. I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. No, I guess it didn't really rhyme too much. That's true. That's true. And it really shows that you can make anything into a poem. I'm a big fan of poems that don't rhyme. I think that's why I liked Sayori so much, because there were parts where it did rhyme, and then out of nowhere it was like no rhyme. Jackie's box. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, see, that's exactly how I feel about this poem. It was really easy to read, but I think the people line really hits. David? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Walter White? Wait a minute. That's the name! I was looking for that. I thought you said your name was Edwin. What? Why? Why? Oh. This is all mimic related? Okay. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Yuri. Let's hear Yuri's poem. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, that's so real though. Like, I need a moment. I'm loading. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might, as with this game, it might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they tend to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Oh my gosh. It might take some time, but it all comes together with practice, learning by example and trying new things. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Quadrobic. What's a quadrobic? What would a quadrobic club be? Where's the Fortnite club? There isn't one. So sorry. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my gosh. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? Is that bathing? I guess that's bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air. That's definitely calm. Oh my gosh. You'd think I don't know how to read cursive. The Gamers Club. That's what... You mean the writing? Yeah, I don't know why this writing is difficult for me to read. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. So she's like a flame. Well, I mean, I guess, or it's a ghost under the light, but... Yeah, it's like extra fancy cursive. I think, though, she's just talking about being a flame. I think that's about it. She's just flame. And it's like... Yeah, I think it's just about a flame. Yuri's a doctor. Yeah, it's probably like a ink and quill type of situation. I wish I could write like that though. It's very fancy. My handwriting is crappy. Afton's back! I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. What the fuck? I feel like I'm being called out. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jinx. Am I right? Is it about a candle flame? Yeah, she did. It's just funny. Notice it took a long-ass time to read that. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. I think she's just comparing herself to a flame as time passes. And that's why I am not a big fan of poetry. I like talking about poetry, but I think in classes I don't like talking about it because it always feels like there's like a right and a wrong answer. Oh no! Yes! Afton as in William. Just Afton, doing Afton things. Oh no! I think if her handwriting wasn't so strange, it might have been a bit more easy to understand. Cause like, I feel like I might have misread a word or two. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon, so it's like a person being compared to a ghost, being compared to a candle flame, maybe? I don't know. I totally thought fire and flames. Fire, flames, and time. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. It's just a club. It's not that deep. Monica, hi Jinx! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Movie night, movie night. Don't be afraid to bring these things up. That's what I want to do. Day 100. I just had, last night, an Oreo McFlurry. It was really good. Yeah. Wait, first poem? We have to write more? Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha, don't worry, Jinx. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh, wait! Oh, so, yeah, I guess Sayori's, the only person who really likes her poem. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Excuse me. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Yes, I did read a Sayori poem. I've remembered, Ryan. I'm trying to get through this game so that doesn't take us a million years. It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that something... She is a little scary. I wouldn't say scary, but... That's why it's a horror game, because of Monica. I'm kidding. I got you. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? My Undertales? What? Huh? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Oh my gosh, guys. Facts, Cassie, facts. I've played Undertale, yes. In fact, I am a brother killer. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. That's fair, that's fair. I first started streaming during COVID, but I took basically like a 1.5-ish to 2-year break. Undertale is a game that I don't think I'll ever play again. I feel like I had my fun playing it the one time. That's the best way to find a style that suits you. I don't know if I read that. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find a style that suits you the most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. Everyone who's like, my poem's not that good, I feel like their poems are good. Exactly. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my gosh. It's very long. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a whole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Low-key, this might be my favorite poem so far. So what do you think? And then, next, I think I really like, shoot, what's her name? The pink-haired girl. I forgot her name. Yes, Afton, yes. Please leave so you can come back. Yes, banger poem. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. There's a type of poem that I really like. I forgot what it's called, but it's the one where it's like a poem, but two people read it at the same time, and then like sometimes two people say the same line, and sometimes it's just one person reading a different line. Natsuki, yes, Natsuki. I think I like her poem next the most. Although, actually, funnily enough, Sayori's poem might be my least favorite. Like, it's not bad, it's just my least favorite. I really liked Yuri's poem, and I really liked Monika's poem, but Natsuki's poem was also pretty good. So, pretty much everyone's poems. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Maybe it's because they're kind of like uncanny. Like women scare me. Oh my gosh. But I can totally see like anime being kind of scary because they don't like resemble, like their features aren't like actual human features, if that makes sense. Oh, but wait. I don't know. I don't know, I'm just here. Phew. I guess that's everyone. For real, Cassie! Oh my gosh. I'm screaming. So everyone seems to think though that Monika's a little scary. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Yuri's crazy. Oh no. Okay, maybe they're all gonna end up scary. Sayori is scary. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude that they all have some weird scary shit going on. Like, I love all the girls, yay! Meanwhile, one of them's probably like a vampire, one of them's probably a serial killer. Oh, the blue eyes. Now I'm scared. I guess that's what I'm getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. A hole in the wall, a man in the hole. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Yeah, I was also gonna say, Natsuki's a little scary-ish in a way, because she gives off, like, very cutesy vibes, but then, like, is the complete opposite. Skull. I'm short. I'm 5 feet tall. Gingerly. And yeah, no, Ryan, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's like, she gives off being very cutesy, but complete opposite. How can that be cute? No way! No way, Afton. People associated with purple are fun and joyous and are very nice. Always. Yeah, that's true, Cassie. That's true. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Oh, she's like cute on the surface level, but like deep and angry and scary on the inside. Oh, like she's not at an angle? Oh, wait, Ryan. What's a sun? It's Sundiri, right? I forgot. I remember reading about the different like character types a while ago, but I forgot what they were. I forgot what that one is. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jinx did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. They're very silly, oh my gosh. Yeah, I just noticed that skull. Sometimes though, jeez, I forgot her name again. Natsuki. Sometimes Natsuki faces forward. Sometimes. Which I haven't yet. Like, well, right now she's facing forward, but her head is at an angle. Is that a thing? Do people, like... people who, like... I don't know. In mangas and, I guess, visual novels like this, is that, like, a secret? Like a cheat code? Like... I don't know, like a character trait, like if the character's facing forward. Yeah. I agree, Cassie. Tsundere? Did I say that correctly? Oh my gosh. And Jinx liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Oh, my bad. I feel like I read that weird. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jinx appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jinx started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Jinx! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I'm not the president of the club. Go look somewhere else. Yeah, the music. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jinx. Oh my gosh. I'm new here. They're fighting. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jinx? Am I gonna have to choose? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Is this where it all begins? Is this where it all begins? The picking and the choosing? Exactly, Skull. Like, this is crazy. Like, in real life, I would definitely be like, Sayori, can you get your friends? Like, right now? Cause no. I don't want any part of it. But, should I choose? Oh my gosh. Everyone's saying Sayori. I guess I should go with Sayori. Well, I did save. Oh. I guess that's fair, because we're short. That's kind of valid, though. We already... I don't know. I'm so conflicted. I don't know what to choose. Well, I guess since Sayori likes my poem, maybe we should lean into that. And then if we ever play again, we can choose someone else. I don't know. But I mean, I kind of agree with Yuri. Sorry, it won't work. Ooh. Low-key, I kind of agree with Yuri. Like, I don't think poetry has to always be really simple. I think if you want to use complex vocabulary, then you can, and you should if that's what you want to do, but if you don't, then you don't have to. So I guess I agree with both of them, actually. Kinda. Yeah, I don't know. Probably Sayori. I think canonically, maybe? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Okay, I'm scared, but I'm gonna go with Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. I agree. I feel like that's not what happened at all. OG, this is very funny. You would choose Barack Obama? But I choose myself. I'm quitting the game. Yeah, Skull. No, I agree though. I don't think that's what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. This is exactly what I wanted to say. This is not a bad response, I think. Okay guys, no more spoilers. Even though I really don't know what is a spoiler and what isn't. Right? I agree. I can't hide the chat. It's okay. I get kind of lost in chat sometimes. No, it's okay, FP. Half the time, I don't know what's going on anyways. So, it's okay. As long as mods ban him. I actually don't have any mods. Fun fact. I don't have a single mod. So that could end up being something really chaotic at some point. And perhaps I should find some mods. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Oh, but Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. I agree. I agree with her. She disappears from the side. Okay. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up eventually feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Aww, Natsuki. Aww, I appreciate it, FP. Yeah, Monica does only face us. That is a little strange. Because paper. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. I don't care. It's not that deep. Monica is innocent. I agree. So that is not what I would have actually said in real life. I'd have been like, you guys are both taking this to the extremes. People can write however they want. That's it. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Jinx, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Facts, I don't remember. I don't remember what she said at all. Kinda me, Ryan. Kinda me. Proud Sayorist. People like Sayori. Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? How about she makes some for, Natsuki. And then they can be friends again. Yeah, they both just had heavy, like, opinions. But, like, yeah, it's like they didn't want to look at something from another person's perspective. And that's all they had to do is just look at it from someone else's perspective. The long tea sounds really good. I really like jasmine tea. I could fuck up some jasmine tea. I actually have some jasmine tea. It's in my fridge. Oh, that's understandable. Plus, she is the youngest person there, so I guess. Oh my gosh, Ryan. That's tea. That's oolong tea. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Jinx, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too, so your poems will turn out even better. Why is it just poetry? Can we get out of the poetry unit? I want to write a story. I agree, Cassie. They just gotta talk about it from the other person's perspective more, because it did get a little bit Heated there. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Can I write a haiku? I nod to myself with newfound determination. Jinx! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Sometimes when I say Sayori, Siri thinks that I want something from her. Which is funny because I just said it, but nothing happened. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? Oh, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. Oh my gosh. Maybe the poems were the friends we made along the way. Oh my gosh. Afton, I'm already confused half the time. Yeah, not everyone likes poetry. I mean, it's like, okay. It's kind of interesting, but I'd like to do other stuff too. Like, what if they wrote short stories? Or read short stories? That would be fun. An alien person creature. My candy love? I have not. Exactly, Cassie. I really enjoyed in that university class I mentioned earlier. I really enjoyed writing short stories. It was a lot of fun. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Aww. And I think everyone really likes you too. Wait. What if this is a horror, and the person who I end up, like, attaching to the most gets murdered by the other girls because the other girls are so jealous? I feel like this has to involve murder somehow. Yeah, I don't know about this literature club. Facts. A Minecraft creeper. Terrifying. Every day is going to be so much fun. Yeah, if people can stop arguing with each other, that would be great. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What? Did we just imply that we're gonna try to date someone? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Yuri and Grimace. Murdering a burger and fries. Okay. I really like the idea of just choosing whichever, like whatever words I want, though. So, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna pick contamination because it reminds me of zombies. And zombies will nibble on brains. And they don't have any hair. Their brains are empty because they ate the brains. They eat brains. And they live for eternity. That's an analysis of the zombie, which I think can be pretty uncontrollable. And Doki. And I said uncanny once. And someone had a tombstone in chat once, and that has to do with graveyards, which I think is pretty extraordinary. And no spam. I like spam musubi. I think spam musubi, I feel passion about it. I don't know. And these characters remind me of an anime, and Papa reminds me of that line. Wait, was it Stranger Things? when Eleven's like, Papa, you lie, I think. And I don't have a puppy at all. I had a mouse once. I had two actually, and I used them for science, so it's kind of horrifying. And I like to play video games. Thank you, Cassie. Yeah, spam like the food. I like the food spam, but sometimes it's not that good. I thought so. I thought so. Hell yeah. This bar's music, duh. And I'm gonna choose Boop again because who wouldn't? Ooh. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Jinx. So, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing for to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Why are we trying to get into her personal belongings? No Natsuki's on our lawn. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins flat out. Ah, real. Very relatable. If you guys saw my coin pouch, I have like maybe 300 yen in that. Mostly ones. And ones are useless here in Japan. You can't do shit with them. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ahahaha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Yes, sassy. Yeah, I was gonna say, why can't we just buy her something? Because she's our friend. It doesn't really matter that much. I would too, Skull. I'd be like, oh no, you're hungry? Let me get you something. Pink, short, and mad. Oh my gosh. Yuri, tell Jinx to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Wow, that's crazy. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Okay. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just? I didn't mean that at all. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Yes, everyone should get snacks. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Oh my gosh, fun, but it got really dark. Yes! Ryan spitting bars. There's no way you could think that. Imagine that's what my poem is like. Making friends by sharing food. Nope, I didn't get it. Unless you are spitting bars. Is that why they made cupcakes? They're trying to make friends by sharing food. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. I think they meant resolution. I think. Retribution. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I can't. That. I have Plants vs. Zombies. Oh! Oh, wait. Oh, yes, I get it, I get it. I got it, Ryan. I see you. I see you. Bacon Queen. Wait, where was the first line? Oh yeah, we don't want Natsuki's on our lawn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. There are zombies. Sunflower. I really like when sunflower says sunflower. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to chat. I feel like also everyone should go to sleep if they're getting tired at any point. Please get rest. Please. We don't want you all sleepy and sleeping in like Sayori now, do we? Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Yes, bye-bye. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. She just got smacked. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. It's, probably Natsuki, because she didn't realize that she got tricked into making cupcakes. A cookie? Oh, it's a cookie. Maybe she baked cookies. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I knew it! I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Right, Skull? Crazy. Ryan was right. I think it was Ryan who said that. That not everything... Oh, no. It was FP14 that said, not everything here is as it seems. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good, Natsuki. Is that more Plants vs. Zombies? Maybe it was do you like the taste of brains? Maybe. Yours looks really good. Oh, I said that. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why don't you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, Angry Birds. I never played Angry Birds. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Oh, I see what someone meant now with her little fang. Did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Oh my god, she's not here. Where's our club president? Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Oh, you like the taste of brains and we don't like zombies. I see, I see. I was close, kinda. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. But why not say something? Thank you so much for the sub, Star the Wolf. It's very cute, Cassie. Monica's chilling. Chillin'? Like she's relaxing? Or chilling like she's scary? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Why not say something, though? Why not say, hey guys, I'm gonna be late to the club today. Oh my gosh, Cameron, thank you so much. Thank you. Monica, yeah, she's just a chill gal. She's chillin' like a villain. I rest my case. Excuse me. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. So you're strong-willed. Oh, you're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ooh. Ooh. Or she's plotting. She's plotting something evil. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? A murderer. Oh. Welcome back, Afton. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Yeah, how come nobody knows anything about each other? Hello, Jaw. Can I call you Jaw? Hello. Yeah, why don't they say something? It's like they don't talk to each other. It's like they literally come to the club and they're like, literature, and then that's it. And it's like they don't learn stuff about each other and they don't chat outside of class. That's what it feels like. They should have a group chat. Oh, you have? I'm sorry, Afton. I'm sorry. I thought you said you were going away. Oh my gosh. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. I hate that. I hate that so much. You're like, oh yes, I do this thing. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, do the thing for us. I don't want to do that. Don't ask me to do that. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, exactly, because what if you feel like you're not good enough? But how many people are in your club, Brian? That's true. That's true, Skull. That's true. Unless it's not based in 2018? What if the club is based in, like... I was gonna say, like, 2006, but maybe people would have phones then, too. That's true. That's also very true. That makes a lot of sense. Like 20? I don't know. I don't know. Cause like in high school, even in university, I was in a, well, technically not a club, it was a film society, but even though I didn't talk to everyone, and that club had a lot of people in it, or society, had a lot of people in it, we did have like a Facebook group chat, and then everyone pretty much talked with one another, and then some people had classes together, or we'd see each other throughout the day. So for a club as small as just 4 people, I don't know. Oh, you're so right, Cassie. You're so right. I was thinking way too deep. Way too deep. That sounds cool. It's because they want us to learn about the characters, that's why. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jinx. Monica smiles sweetly. Wait, here she's not facing forward. She's turned. That's possible too. Outside and thinking that makes sense. Yeah. Friendship and cupcakes and literature. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. No. No way, Ryan. No way. Yes, these are all 4th graders, and this is a horror game. Actually, that does sound really terrifying. That would be really freaky. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow it already finishes her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Yeah. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Oh, she wants to discuss the book with us. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of... Okay, there's nothing wrong with having 2 copies of the same book. Nothing wrong with that. I'm guessing I did, yeah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop from one type to another. Yes, it means double the fun. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. What? Portrait of Markov. Is that a real book? Portrait of Markov. Oh shit! It is! This is from Reddit. So is the Portrait of Markov an actual book? After reading the description, it looks like it actually looks interesting. Is it an actual book? Wait. No, it's not an actual book. But there is a book that's similar to it, 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. Similar, but not quite. Okay. Consume the book. That's facts though, Ryan. That's facts. Books do be expensive these days. But they're not expensive if you don't pay for them. Just saying. Yeah, you just casually buy 2 copies of the same book. It happens! It happens! Or obtain. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I low-key kind of wanted to read it. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Whoa! See, that does sound really interesting. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. I think it sounds interesting! I would totally eat that book. I would consume its knowledge. Totally. Ahahaha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jinx? No, it's not that. Why? I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgive that Yuri is... Oh, forgot that Yuri is into those things. True, she would've. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the I almost said propagandist. This is why I feel like I can't read, am I dyslexic or what? What's going on? Protagonist. When you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Is that like this game? Everything is not as it seems? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. True. Beg forgiveness from game theory. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. She never had to read in class with a bunch of other people at the same time. That does kind of feel kind of awkward though, sometimes low-key. Because what if they're ahead of you? And like, what if you're reading really slowly? And then when the discussion happens, it's like, oh, I didn't get to that part yet, but you spoiled it for me now, sorry. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. Yeah, it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Oh, Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not— Oh! Wait a minute. FP, why is that wild? I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes some sense. Yeah, if you're only reading the same one book, if you and one person are both reading the same book directly next to each other, I guess that would be pretty intimate. Especially if it's a book that you recommended for them to read. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to, I'm sorry. I mean, no riz, but gets all the literature club girls. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. See, I've done this before, but I feel like this is almost a little bit more awkward because, once again, because of the pace, like the pace reading. Like, I agree, still very intimate, even more intimate, but then it's kind of awkward because if they turn the page, well, if you're the page turner, you're like, are they done reading? Do they want to turn, should I turn the page now? Did I read too fast? And then it's like, it's too much. Yeah. But, I don't know. I couldn't be the page turner. Because at least if I'm not the page turner, then I could just pretend I read it. I'm like, oh yeah, I read that, it's fine, turn the page. But, yeah, it's too much work to be the page turner. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my gosh! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. See, this is what I mean. Oh. Oh my gosh, Cassie, that's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. But I couldn't be the reader. I'd have to be the follow-alongerer, because I fumble my words a lot. But... this is so cute. This is the cutest thing. Like, oh my gosh. I think, like, I would collapse if this ever happened to me. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? That feels really mean. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah? Thanks. Oh, wait. Something... all I got was for Yuri. What comes next? Yes, Cassie. No, FP, never! What comes next? I don't know. Maybe they like each other. And they spend their days eternally reading books together like this. Forever. And then they read every book. And then what happens next? They read all the books. And then there are no more books to read. Now that's true horror. Imagine why Doki Doki Literature Club is scary. Because they run out of things to write about and things to read. The book explodes. Ah, shit. I didn't see that coming. I guess we have to go back. The next page. Yeah. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Oh, wait a minute. Is there no text there? How is there no text there? It was all a dream. That's my least favorite. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's my least favorite thing ever. Wait a minute. Are they coming out with another season of The Walking Dead? Or did they already do that? I feel like... Well, I don't want to spoil anything from The Walking Dead. Right, Skull, that feels really nice. Or we're just a wall. Oh my gosh! Plot twist, main character sleeps in on accident. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. Sorry for the yawns. I need to drink more coffee. Okay. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Yeah. That's why I don't remember if I finished watching it or not. Aw, that sounds so nice. Will there be cookies? Ah! Plot twist. Plot twist. I don't know. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yes, tea and books and cookies. Yuri remained silent for a moment. I would say cupcakes, but I like cookies more than cupcakes. But Jinx, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Wait, but that does sound kind of rude too, comparing someone to the main character of the book, and she said that she kind of destroys her life in the book. Kind of mean. Wakes up eating grape-flavored candy and eating books. Plot twist, main character is the book. Oh! Cookies for everyone! CFP, you could be onto something. You could be onto something. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone, time to share poems. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Oh! No! The true horror, it was just a dream. Facts. True horror, there are no cookies involved. Cookies and tea. Seems kind of British. A little bit. Like, what is it? Tea and biscuits. I think they call them biscuits. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? We're just gonna go in the exact same order as before. Oh, I like this one, Jinx. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, just don't be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. lots of bewares, guys. If I'm doing a bad job, okay, I didn't say that. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Jinx. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not really good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. See, facts, I just go by vibes too. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. The creature from the creature featuring the creature. The Gippy creature. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your heart, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a happy, nice rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? It's a very long game. Wait, just because in a game a romantic relationship is a certain way, it doesn't mean that all relationships IRL are gonna be like that. I think I would agree with you. I think. If I'm understanding that correctly, I think I would agree. Thanks, Jinx. I should go and write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Yeah. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Is this game scary because nothing scary actually happens in it, and everyone expects it to be scary? I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. Wait a minute. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh. Because of Bob. Bob is the true fear. This was a really good poem. But it's sad. But I like it. And this doesn't feel very bittersweet. It just feels sad. It feels like that one episode of SpongeBob when he had a bunch of money and he gave it, like he spent all his money on everyone and everyone was always at his house partying and having fun. And then when he stopped having money, everyone was like, okay, fuck you, Sponge, we're gone. And they left. And then he didn't have any friends to hang out with. I agree, FP. It is sad. It was a really good poem. Oh my gosh. In her emo phase. That's what it is. She presents happiness on the outside, but on the inside, she's depressed as fuck, probably. I don't know. Yeah, very sad poem. But with Natsuki, she's probably presenting to be, like, really cutesy and bubbly, but she's angry on the inside, maybe. I don't know. Let's get to her poem. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, Cassie. I guess I was thinking from my perspective, I wouldn't see that as happy. But from the person in the poem's perspective, it would be bittersweet. Because from my perspective, it's just sad. And I don't think that you should have to give up all of your happiness to make other people and then you're no longer happy. Facts. Money is not everything, period. Holy crap, Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Low-key, this kind of makes me want to write poetry now. I want to enter into a poetry competition. I want to put my poetry in a magazine. I don't think my poems would ever be this good, though. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh, about the perspectives thing? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, wait, maybe everything else I said after. I forgot what I said after, but I appreciate it, Cassie. The point is, it came out good. Okay. Oh, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself. Oh, I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Also, side note, I'm probably only gonna stream for about another maybe 20, 30-ish minutes. And then I'm gonna have to go. Excuse me. Because I have to feed my cat. And I have a couch to assemble. And I want to play Wizard 101. Money buys... What's a Dito? I think this is day... Actually, I don't know, Skull. This could be day 2 or day 3, I'm not sure. If the first day counts when we didn't have poetry, this is day 3. I think. Oh, but I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'm gonna continue this game. So, I'll be live again. No worries. No worries, guys. And I'm gonna try and start earlier. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. I lost track of time. Chatting with you guys has been really awesome. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Real. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh. Oh. Are they good? Maybe you'll finish chapter 1. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Time for Natsuki. One more poem after this. Okay. Maybe we'll get to that point. I'm not sure. I don't know how long it would take. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you'll probably be the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, let's see. We wrote our poem. Oh wait, no, we read a book with Yuri. And things got pretty intimate, might I say. And then now we're sharing poetry. And we shared poetry with Sayori. And now we're on to... Why do I keep forgetting her name? Natsuki? I don't know why. It's hard for me to remember. Halfway there. Okay. I don't know if we'll get there. I don't know how long. I'll try not to yap, guys. I'll try my best to not yap. Only game. Something tells me that Natsuki really missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Alright, Cassie. I think I am gonna... maybe 20-ish minutes. Perhaps. Well, I don't know, but honestly... Okay, wait, I said that already. Jeez. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would have... she would probably just fly away. Oops. Oh, wait. No, we can't... Wait. No, we can't go back. I don't know what she said. You could always say we take care of each other in our own way. Yeah, it is a lot of reading. It's a tremendous amount of reading. Maybe this will make me get better at speaking words out loud. Not words, at reading words out loud. Because I can talk. I can yap for days. But it's 5:14 here, so in 15-ish, 16-ish minutes, it'll be 5:30. And I'll stop around then. You could say we take care of each other, whatever it is. I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh my gosh, everyone's writing really long poems. Oh! Wait, is it in the pause screen? I don't know. Oh, right, I'm gonna have to save this before we go. I totally forgot. Just in case. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggling, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pawn to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Well, I'm not quite sure what to make out of this banger poem. True, Cassie, true. I'm not quite sure what to make of this poem. Like, in a deep way, or I don't know how it would, I don't know how to make it, how it would be interpreted as deep. I'm trying to think about it, but I don't know. I guess like someone liking something that can that could apply to anything. Oh, Amy is meant to represent Natsuki. Okay, so she's self-critiquing herself, I guess. People judging someone. Yeah, that's kind of what I got too. Like, I was gonna say spiders could apply to anything. And it's like, you could dislike a person for liking one specific thing. But they could do other things that you like, but you don't like them because of that one specific thing. Which, to me, just sounds like it's just relatable. Spiders to baking. So... oh. So maybe she actually doesn't like baking, but she feels like everyone likes her because she likes baking. Ooh. Okay, let's see what she has to say. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Kid, we need to finish before tomorrow. I'm trying! Skips through everything. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Yeah, that's exactly what I got. I just got that it was extremely relatable. Like, there's nothing there's no, wow, that's all her poetry. Like, you don't have to read in between the lines. There's no reading in between the lines here. You get what you get. I feel like if Natsuki's poems became, like, really popular and teachers wanted to teach them, they would, like, not teach her poems. There would be a few, but, like, a lot of teachers like to discuss poems and find, like, hidden deep meanings. And sometimes I'm like, what if they weren't trying to do that? Her interest in manga and other cutesy things. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I see. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, looking forward to thinking more. That's very true. That's very true. Okay, time for Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Jinx! How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Imagine our third poem is like complete shit to Yuri and she's like, what the fuck is this crap? What happened to yesterday's poem? Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Yo! What? What does this say? Yes! 1 more year! That's what that said, right, Disco? I can read Spanish. Thank you so much, though, for subbing for 12 whole months in a row. Oh my gosh. Many, many months. Even our hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Oh. That makes sense, Skull. But also, if you change it that way, then that means a lot of people that she talks to must like her and that they talk about manga a lot. Wait, have you guys ever read that poem that's like, if you read it from the top to the bottom, it's one poem, but if you read it from the bottom to the top, it's a completely different poem? I want to see if I can find it. Wait, just give me some seconds. With, oh my gosh, I'm in caps lock. For real. Oh wait, this did come out in 2018, so I guess it does kind of make sense. Poem with a different meaning when read backwards. There's like a really famous one. Oh. I don't know what the famous one was. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. I'll probably find it in my spare time. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I see now. I see now, Skull. A mirror poem? Oh wait! Yeah, I think they are called mirror poems, aren't they? I think they're called, or maybe, I don't remember. But there's a really popular one that I don't remember the name of. But we had to read it in one of my classes. Or someone takes an old poem they wrote and writes a new one that if you read them side by side, it's a new poem. Oh! Oh wait, maybe that's a mirror poem. Because that sounds like reflective, kind of. Never mind. No, it doesn't. Erase that. I take it back. Ryan does not like Natsuki. Huh? Even your close friends? But that just relates to what Natsuki was saying! It's amazing how creative people get with literature. Yes, even Ryan over here. Popping off. Yuri doesn't respond. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem? Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh my gosh, not this handwriting again! Oh, and it's so long. It's so many scrolls. Okay, the raccoon, the trash panda. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. It's like the mouse. Just like the mouse. Thank you, Cassie. You can't see. Wait. No! Maybe, hang on, maybe my thingy needs to be, like, reset. No! Okay, wait, hang on. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. I'm gonna maybe get rid of this. Okay. And bring it back. Okay, I think it's back now. I think we're okay. Maybe? My brain is flowing, my mind, brain rotting. Therefore, my mind is trying. I like that, Cameron. I think it worked. I'm scrolling though. Try to see if it's gonna scroll. Because if it's not scrolling, then it's doing the same thing again. I don't know. I think it's still stuck. Yeah, I think it's still stuck. I don't know why. Maybe I'm gonna try it one more time. Click. And then I'll go to it. And then hopefully you guys can see the scrolls. More poetry. Okay. Okay. Is it just not back at all? Oh no, wait. Okay, I think we're fine. I think it's back. Okay. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Oh, it's if you give a mouse a cookie, I think? The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Slay, okay, okay. I feel like Yuri's poems might make, like, you might have to think about them a lot more. And I kind of like that to a degree, but if I have, I don't want to think too hard. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic is that well, I don't even know. Oh, she is talking about Pavlov. But I don't, it's like Pavlov, but a word that's Pavlov something. Pavlovian? Pavlovian. I think it's Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. She's feeding herself by watching the raccoon get fed. That's kind of what I'm picking up. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Metaphor for self-harm. Oh, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine... Oh, I guess, yeah, I can kind of see that. She did mention, like, the consequences of her actions, of her feeding the raccoon. She ate the raccoon. Which, if you know something is not good, then I guess that's also a type of self-harm. And then she mentioned the blood with the knife, and then if she, like, cut herself, then that's also another form of self-harm. So we've got many types of self-harm going on here. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Yeah, if like with Yuri's poetry, I feel like I need to sit down with this like overnight and think about it. She cuts the bread and feeds herself. Oh, yeah. That does make a lot of sense. Wow. I feel like we would all thrive in like a literature class together. Well, you guys would thrive, and I would just be surviving, because I'd be like, oh, that's a good point! Yeah, I'm with you there. Oh, I wanted to, something about her unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. She's saying self-harm is her hobby? When do I stream? I think I'm trying to stream... Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, EST at, I think 9 p.m. But also, I'm trying to just stream every day, which I guess would be... Sorry, I wrote down my schedule. I converted it to EST, but I don't remember it, so I can't keep looking at it. I guess it would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I think. I agree, Cassie. It is fun to think about poems and break them down. Slay, Ryan Slay. It's just for the sake of this game, there's not enough time. And yeah, I would need to like sit with it overnight. Like how my professors would be like, okay guys, your homework is to read this poem and then come back the next day and write your thoughts so we can talk about it. Like I would need time to like sit and read it and then Google stuff and then like draw my own thoughts from there, I guess. Oh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, time for Monica's. That's okay. Even if you can't join, it's always going to be on the YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch. But I know the fun thing about streams is getting to participate in chat. But also, I'm just trying to stream as much as possible, so I'm sure you'll get a notification and notice one here and there. Yes, Cassie! They're, like, low-key kind of similar. Hi again, Jinx. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You'd never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Jinx. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I agree. Surface level, meh. But once you analyze it, good poem. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Oh my gosh, that's like this one poem that I read. I don't remember by who, but like surface level, I was like, what's going on here? It's just words. But really, like when you analyze it more, it talks about how, I think about how industrialization was impacting this person and they really just wanted to be out in nature and stuff, and it compared being out in nature to like living a life during the industrialization of I don't remember where, but yes, good poem. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Save me, load me. Wait, I wasn't done reading! Gosh! It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I wanted to look into it more. Oh my gosh. No, come back, poem. I know there's a log, but there's no time. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. I was gonna say, I like that she indented her words a little bit and then had a giant gap at the end and then just had a line, her last line. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Also, I wonder how many people didn't realize that they needed to scroll and they just clicked. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Welcome back, Afton. We're reading everyone's poems, and we're on Monica's now, the last poem. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ahahaha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Sometimes I get the feeling that Monica's not really a character, and that she's more of like a narrator. No, nothing too scary. Yeah, we're just reading poems. Nothing scary yet. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Was I supposed to save then? Doesn't matter where I save. Yeah, I was gonna save because I'm gonna leave soon. So I was like, I'm gonna save anyways. But, uh-oh. literally, or accidentally clicking away, and then it's like, I can't go back to read. I was gonna read. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. Oh, I thought this was gonna be the end of the day. If everyone comes in at the front of the room, is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. I'm going as fast as possible! I'm trying! But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Oh, a poetry slam! That sounds so much fun! Yay! I'm happy to hear that. My chair's uncomfy. I'm just getting tired of sitting. I'm trying to go as fast as possible. There's not enough time! Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't... What the heck? I don't know why. I don't know why my... Boo, Monica. Thank you so much, Cassie. Siri keeps popping up. I'm not saying Siri, I'm saying Sayori! I hate presentations too, and honestly, I don't really like performing things either, but it sounds fun to listen to everyone else's poems. Well, I did. Do you really think that it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. Real. I feel. Yes. So much dialogue. So much dialogue. There's a game on itch.io called, Touch Starved. I played like an hour of that game for a video on YouTube, and I was like low-key getting irritated the whole time, because so much reading. There's so much dialogue in that game. There's no way I'm gonna be performing. Da-da-da-da. I agree with Natsuki. They're so similar! I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Facts, presentations are very scary. No, facts. Monica's not slaying with this whole performing thing. So much humor in yours. Humor in your what? In your, like, presentations? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm actually not doing too bad. There are some days when I read out loud that I, like, fumble almost every other word. Especially if I try to read fast. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Yeah, I agree too. Even when I know like I have to present something, I still get super anxious. Super anxious. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. They should just do it, but not be required to share. Like, people, it should be voluntary who has to perform for the club. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. How about whoever wants to perform just has multiple poems that they perform to make up for other people not performing? I don't know. Like, it sounds like Monica's like, I can do it, so she can do it for everyone else. I'll be like, here, Monica, here's a poem I wrote. You can read it. Which would also be pretty scary, but I think it would be less scary than having to go up there and read it yourself. Also, you could say that it's anonymous. What? Oh, I didn't realize you could get rid of the text by doing that. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, performing is not fun. That's right, well, not always. And it's for those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? As a theater kid, sometimes I had fun. A majority of the time, I was really anxious. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, 2 minutes? That's crazy. I'd get up there with a haiku. 5 seconds, that's all you get. Then I know you can do it. Natsuki and, I don't know what they said. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. When did I get to choose this? I feel you, Afton. Sometimes when I read out loud, like with visual novel type games, I also try to give characters like different voices, but it's hard to keep up with, especially if it goes on for a long time, because I think, well, me personally, I over time just forget the voices, and then I'm like, it's so much easier just to read in my normal voice. Oh, it'd be that way though. Yeah. Yes. Very impressive. I'd give up immediately. I think that Sayori, even now, I didn't even try. Didn't even try one bit. That's true too. That's very true. I absolutely would not. And you know, for that reason too, in my writing class, I never got to write like stuff that I always like deep down wanted to write about. Because after I found out that I had to share it with the class, I was like, no, can't do that. Nope, only fun stories. Only fun stories now. And it look-y kind of feels like you're being fake to yourself because you're not getting to express yourself fully how you like might want to. No, you're so true. Presentations suck. I hate presentations. I hate sharing things. I don't like reading aloud. I think this is a little bit different though, cause like nobody's right in front of me, so it's a little bit easier. I think that Sayori and Monika are trying to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. At least to get to practice. Cause, yeah, no practice, that would suck. No way, Monika. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how can you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Wait, they're doing it now? That's crazy. I'd be like, okay, we can start this the next day. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Facts. Yeah, it's possible, FP. Or almost anything. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line as she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone had their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Maybe. I feel like Ryan's the only one here who can give a presentation easy peasy. A lot of people also say presentations aren't that bad if you like practice them a lot and if you know the information that you're giving. But even when I feel confident about the information that I'm giving, I still get really anxious. I don't know. I guess because I feel like I'm giving the wrong information, maybe. Hello, Crazy Kane. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Perhaps. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into what the whirling fire of Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. Facts, yeah. Overthinking do be a struggle for me. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud to her, but we were caught off guard. So we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Okay, Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere, or serene, and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Jinx liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. What? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then, next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. I don't think it's that deep. Okay, why can't they practice this after the festival? Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Jinx. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jinx lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She helps back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, she is. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Skull. I agree. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, well, I mean, it makes sense. She wants her friends to have certain opinions about her, and then doesn't care about people who aren't her friends. I think that makes sense. You won't have much time to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. Oh, okay. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehehe. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Jinx. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. We're almost done! Okay, I'm not gonna read chat anymore then. Sayori, sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked me to walk home with you. Wait, Yuri asked to walk home with you? Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay. Another save. And a return. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. I don't like this. I don't know. Too many options. Back away. I choose none of them. None of them. I would walk home alone. I'm kidding. I don't know. We've always walked home with Sayori, but also reading with Yuri was really cute. So, alright guys, I'm gonna, but people feel like, do people usually choose Yuri? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll choose Yuri. Oh my gosh. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awkward turning her down, so isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You've admitted it, jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Aww. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is so different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Oh, we did it! Okay, we're saving, guys. We're saving, and we're stopping. For real, Cassie. Walk home with both of them. Exactly. Me saying I'm walking home with no one. That's a much better option than walking alone. Yes! That's what I'm saying, right? Why we gotta choose? Okay, guys. I'm reading chat now. It's okay, it's okay. Nice. Okay. Yes, we did it. We made it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And to everyone who subscribed and followed me on both Twitch and YouTube, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I guess so. Especially because I should have more time to stream tomorrow. I'm hoping. And I'm gonna start, I want to start a little bit earlier. So hopefully we can get through a lot. Oh, thank you so much, Cassie. Thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out for such a long time. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys, I think, need to get sleep. Yes, this was so much fun. I'm so happy that I'm streaming again more. I will. I have coffee, but I will definitely drink some water. And I will be eating soon. So thank you so much, guys. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, any other day if you stop by. Thank you so much. I hope you all have good days and good nights. Bye-bye!